The Capitol Rotunda was silent, but it wasn't supposed to be. A moment poised for perfection teetered on the brink of disaster, and then a single voice changed everything. It was January 20th, 2025. Inside the historic U.S. Capitol Rotunda, the 60th presidential inauguration ceremony was underway. The nation watched as leaders, luminaries, and ordinary citizens gathered for a moment steeped in tradition. At the center of it all, Carrie Underwood, a country music icon and global superstar, was set to perform a moving rendition of America the Beautiful. But in an instant, the carefully orchestrated moment unraveled. The soundtrack meant to accompany her performance failed, all eyes were on her, and what she did next would leave the room and the nation speechless. This wasn't just a performance, it was a defining moment, a moment that revealed the resilience of live art, the power of raw talent, and the grace of a true professional. Donald Trump had defied the odds, returning to the White House for his second term in 2025. His America First agenda had been reignited, and the inauguration was more than a ceremonial handover. It was a celebration of resilience and unity. Over 4 days, the nation watched as history unfolded. The centerpiece of it all was the inauguration ceremony held in the U.S. Capitol Rotunda. Beneath its iconic dome, power and history converged. Among the audience sat President Trump, his family, Vice President J.D. Vance, and former President Joe Biden, each representing different chapters of America's story. But for many, the highlight of the day wasn't politics. It was the promise of an unforgettable performance. Carrie Underwood, one of America's most beloved country stars, had been invited to sing America the Beautiful. The stage was set for a flawless moment. The room buzzed with anticipation, but behind the scenes, a technical misstep was quietly brewing, threatening to turn this high-stakes performance into a chaotic disaster. No one knew what was about to unfold. As Carrie Underwood stepped onto the stage, the applause echoed through the Capitol Rotunda. All eyes were on her, the room brimming with anticipation. But then, the unthinkable happened. The soundtrack meant to accompany her performance cut off just as the first notes began to play. A murmur spread through the audience. The silence was deafening. In that moment, most performers might have faltered, but not Carrie. Without missing a beat, she leaned toward the crew and said, calmly and decisively, "I can just sing it." Turning to the audience, she smiled and said, "If you know the words, help me out here." Her voice carried strength and grace, instantly commanding the room. With no music, no backup, just her voice, she began to sing. What could have been an embarrassing mishap transformed into a breathtaking, once-in-a-lifetime moment. This wasn't just a recovery, it was a triumph. In a world where perfection is often prepackaged, Carrie reminded us of the beauty of raw, unfiltered talent. And then, with nothing but silence around her, Carrie Underwood began to sing. Her voice, unaccompanied, rang out clear and strong, filling the Capitol Rotunda. It was a performance unlike any other, raw, emotional, and deeply human. The absence of music only amplified the power of her voice. And then, something remarkable happened. One by one, voices from the crowd began to join in. Soon, the room was alive with a collective chorus, leaders and citizens singing as one. In that moment, it wasn't just Carrie's performance, it was everyone's. The lines between artist and audience blurred, creating a shared experience that transcended the ceremony. The performance didn't just captivate those in the room. It sparked a wave of admiration online. Social media lit up with praise for Carrie's poise and unmatched vocal talent. It was a reminder of the power of live art and the resilience of the human spirit. It into a defining moment as the final notes of America the Beautiful echoed through the Capitol Rotunda. The room erupted into thunderous applause. The reactions of those present captured the magnitude of what had just unfolded. President Trump later called the performance unforgettable, praising Carrie for her ability to shine under pressure. Vice President J.D. Vance described it as a moment that brought the nation together. if only for a few minutes. Even former President Joe Biden. That was hard. The moment didn't stay confined to the rotunda. Celebrities, public figures, and fans took to social media, turning Carrie Underwood into a trending topic within minutes. Fans across the country shared how deeply the performance resonated with them. For many, it was more than just a song, it was a symbol of resilience and unity. Carrie's ability to turn a technical mishap into a shared national moment left an indelible mark. It wasn't just her voice, it was her grace, her calm, and her willingness to invite the audience into the performance that made it. President Trump later called it one of the most powerful moments I've witnessed, adding that Carrie's resilience embodied the spirit of the nation. Vice President J.D. Vance echoed the sentiment, stating, "She turned a technical mishap into a moment of unity." Even former President Joe Biden, often seen as a political rival, was said to remark, "That was truly beautiful." Beyond the rotunda, the world took notice. Social media was ablaze with praise for Carrie's performance, her poise, and her voice. Fans around the world shared their emotional reactions, with many describing how the performance brought them to tears. For some, it was a reminder of the power of live music. For others, it was a symbol of resilience and grace in the face of the unexpected. In just a few minutes, Carrie Underwood turned what could have been a forgettable technical error into an unforgettable moment of unity and artistry. She reminded us all that even in silence, a single voice can speak volumes. Amid the overwhelming praise and global attention, Carrie Underwood remained humble. In a statement released after the performance, she expressed her deep love for the country and gratitude for being part of such a historic event. Amid the overwhelming praise and global attention, Carrie Underwood remained humble. In a statement released after the performance, she expressed her deep love for the country and gratitude for being part of such a historic event. For Carrie, the moment wasn't about the mishap or the attention. It was about rising to the occasion and delivering something meaningful. Her calmness under pressure reflected not just her professionalism, but her deep connection to the music and the message it carried. This wasn't the first time Carrie had faced challenges in her career, but it was a moment that encapsulated everything fans love about her. Her ability to remain composed, adapt, and deliver with heartfelt emotion proved why she's more than just a singer. She's an artist and an icon. In the world of live performances, where the unexpected can make or break the moment, Carrie Underwood showed that grace and authenticity always shine through. It wasn't just her voice that moved millions, it was her unwavering character. In the aftermath of the performance, Carrie Underwood's reflection on the moment reminded us all of the power of perseverance and grace. She didn't just save the day, she elevated it. Carrie Underwood's unforgettable performance at the inauguration wasn't just about music, it was a powerful reminder of staying calm under pressure and turning adversity into triumph. Thank you for watching this deep dive into one of the most unforgettable moments in live performance history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible tales of resilience, artistry, and inspiration.